Alright, good morning everyone. We're gonna do a content prep video today. Standing behind the camera. Hello. Just making sure everything's done properly here. You can see everything's kind of a mess. Again, this is the Unprepped live stream, so we don't really prep for anything. Just kind of wing it. I know what I have to make today, and I know what, just in general, what I have to do, but I don't always prep for it. Never. So this is prep with y'all. Okay. Good morning, jerks. And now I've forgotten what I was doing. Great. Alright, so what we are prepping for is to make, we're going to make a grilled cheese stacker, which, I mean, done. I got butter and bread. Alright, that's prepped. Let's see, I'm going to make red beans and rice, which I need to prep the Holy Trinity for. Here, y'all can come with me on my magic journey into the pantry to grab a few things and see what's going on in here. I need a container and a lid for the Trinity. We do have lots and lots of containers that get used pretty often. Lots of new stuff back there if something breaks. We do genuinely bring our lunch to work, my wife and I, very often. We cook a lot in this house, so everything's kind of a mess all of the time. Don't at me, I don't care. I will make fun of you if you decide to reply in the comments. Again, I do not care. So, what is the Holy Trinity? That is onions, bell pepper. Ooh, I hope I have bell pepper. Onions, bell pepper, and celery. And of course, garlic as the Pope. We gotta have garlic for everything. I may not have bell pepper. It's alright. Worse things have happened. It's all good. We are going to make a couple of different types of ramen. One is going to be a smoked Chicago hot dog style of ramen, and the other one is going to be jalapeno popper ramen. We're gonna make smoked crawfish queso. I've already done I've already put a rub on some chicken thighs and some drumsticks. The chicken thighs are for our lunches for next week. The drumsticks are for dinner tonight. But we're going to smoke all of that on the new smoker, on the new pellet smoker, and we're going to do the queso and the chicken all on the new pellet smoker. Make it really nice and flavorful. But everything's chilling in the refrigerator at the moment. Just wipe out some of this nasty here. Get this cleaned up. Yeah, I can rinse it. Shut up. It's clean. Again, don't at me. I will make fun of you in the comments. I guess I'll have to make a run to the grocery store and get some bell pepper later. No big deal. Moving on. Alright, so what is everybody's history with food and cooking? Do y'all enjoy cooking? Do y'all just enjoy watching people make food? I do enjoy a little bit of both. I do have the people that I follow pretty often. I like to make strange creations or maybe odd creations, whatever it is. Just combining two different types of food basically. I have a crap ton of ramen left over from COVID, so that's why I'm making quite a few ramen videos lately. I had an idea to do just like 30 days of ramen videos all back to back. Try to use some of that extra ramen up because we didn't know what was going to happen. But believe it or not, or at least in my dad's house, when I was a kid, I was not allowed in the kitchen. As much as I learned from my dad growing up, he never really let us cook anything. He was kind of a control freak and kind of a neat freak at the same time, which is fine. My mom would always take us to try different foods in different places, which is probably why I enjoy so many different types of food. But we never had a whole lot of money. There was times where we didn't really have any money. But we always had food on the table and clothes on our back, no matter what. But my parents split when I was 7. So my mom and my stepdad, they would let me cook food in the kitchen. Of course, back then I was, stove on turbo dickhead and pan entirely too hot, and I would try to burn the crap out of everything before anything ever got cooked in the middle. Always watch some kind of food show. Always did. Always tried new foods, like I said, but with my old man, every once in a while he would let us make like a grilled cheese after school when he wasn't home, but generally didn't like having people in his kitchen, let alone his own kids in his kitchen. Again, it's perfectly fine. It's just the way you are. I understand it. I don't like having people around my stuff as much either as I've grown older, but I can do very little about that. So the Trinity is usually 1 onion or 1 part. Let's see, 2 parts onion to 1 part celery and 1 part bell pepper, which again, I'll have to get a bell pepper later, but here's the onion and the celery, so that is good to go. I really can't believe I didn't get a stupid bell pepper, but then again, I am not the smartest person. Anyways, today is Saturday, May 12th, May 13th, May 10th, May 11th, whatever. Today is Saturday, May 12th. It's the day before Mother's Day. If anybody wants to know the timing of this video whenever they watch it, because the live streams don't always post immediately. Depending on how long it goes, it can take a couple of days for everything to process through a live stream and get to where it needs to be able to repost this entire video, because usually my live streams are anywhere from about 30 minutes to an hour long. So, and now I am prepping garlic for not only for the what am I making right now? The red beans and rice, but I'm also prepping garlic for crawfish smoked queso for the 2 ramen videos. Both of those will have some kind of garlic. The Chicago hot dog one will have garlic in the broth. And then the jalapeno popper one will have garlic in the cream cheese to go with the jalapeno and cheddar. And then one thing I get to, one new I get to introduce y'all to at the end is I usually take you around to say goodbye with Falcor. But we have a new puppy. We are in the process of adopting a Dachshund and miniature pincher mix. She's a 2-year-old, about 2 years old, they estimate. And her name is Kitty Pryde, after the X-Men Kitty Pryde. Because I am a nerd. Wife is also a nerd. The other name we were thinking about was Ginevra or Ginny from Harry Potter, but a dog named Kitty is just funny. God. Some of this garlic is gigantic. So I'm gonna prep quite a bit of garlic. Quite a few jalapenos. We're gonna lay out some bacon on a rack. I've got to get that done. I think the first video that I'm going to make is going to be for the grilled cheese stacker, because that's going to be relatively easy. Since we're having the smoked chicken and crawfish smoked queso tonight for dinner, that's not being cooked until tonight. It is 10 o'clock in the morning now. I really don't need to start that till probably 4:30 or so. So I'll knock out some of the easier things. Get all the prep work done with y'all. So I'll find one more big bowl of garlic, and I think this will be good. I am a big garlic fan, so I do like the chunky garlic, even though most of this stuff will get cooked down pretty far, so it'll just be soft. You wouldn't even notice that it was there. So what we are going to do is we're going to take the rest of this garlic and I'm going to make my own version of the stuff you see in the jar, even though the stuff you see in the jar is usually not. I mean, if you can't chop up garlic, or you got mobility issue or disability or something like that, or you just don't have access to fresh garlic, absolutely use the stuff in the jar. That's perfectly fine. You may end up having to use quite a bit more than you usually would, which for me would be a ton. But if you can, if you have the ability or the access to chop up fresh garlic, please do. It is just better. Then just a little bit of water to get it going. So, does not have to be pureed. Doesn't have to be real fine. Just a light spin through the magic bullets, and everything's great. So I'll let that kind of slide back down for a minute. Put all of this up. That's done. Now I can chop up some jalapenos. How are we doing over here? Has anybody joined us? I don't even know. I'm just over here talking to the camera, doing something I enjoy. Hopefully y'all pick up and follow along at some point. I do need to test for spicy. Not bad. These are kind of a medium to mild spice. Anybody that does enjoy spicy food, y'all will know that between any pepper, they're not all created equal. Some are hotter than others, some are milder than others, even in the same pepper group. Just try one. Bree and I did go to the Sugarland Space Cowboys game. Let's see. Thursday night. Space Cowboys won, I believe, 7-6. Our first time. Space Cowboys are Astros minor league baseball team. Really fun. Haven't been to Constellation Field in Sugarland before, so it was a good experience. I think Bree had a good time. Trying to teach Bree about baseball rules was fun. I think she's picking it up though. but we did make a video of or I made video content of our experience there, of the food we ate. We had, you know, the typical pretzel, a hot dog, the cheap beer. Bree had a glass of wine. You know, like the $8 little cup of 22-cent wine. And then for actual food, we both had the double cheeseburger from Freddy's. That was all located at the park. And then I got my Space Cowboys hat. I finally found the Astros 2022 championship fitted hat in my size, which, if you don't know, is a size 8 baseball cap, which is gigantic. Even this large, extra large elastic band is kind of snug on my head. Y'all make sure you wash your hands after you cut jalapenos, because that's a mistake you'll only make, well, I say it's a mistake you'll only make once. I've made that mistake plenty of times and learned the hard way. I didn't chop these up. I'm going to use these as kind of a garnish. Use a couple of these as garnish, but the jalapenos are officially donezo. Alright, so this stuff has slid down pretty good. Again, we weren't going for puree with this. We were just going for something that I can just spoon out that's fresh garlic. I don't necessarily have to chop anything up. All I did was add a little bit of water to it to make it a little more liquidy, so it would actually chop up. All right. Alright, so I do know that I need to chop up some Colby and Monterey Jack. We need to shred some cheddar. So these two cheeses that I'm going to chop up like this, these both go into the smoked crawfish queso. Just going to cube these. Let's get these on a plate. I'm actually going to leave all this cheese out to get to room temperature. So that whenever I throw them on the smoker, it's not a long process. We're using Colby and Monterey Jack blend. We're using Gouda, and of course the ever classic for queso from where I'm from, Velveeta. And if you don't like that, I don't care. Oh, we might use a little cream cheese to make it a little extra creamy as well, but I don't know if we'll have a whole bunch of room for anything extra like that. Or maybe I can just use a little bit of everything. Whatever. That was the most uneven slice I've ever done. Gouda cheese be good, boy. Sorry. The Velveeta's over here. So if you guys are gonna cry, it's fake, it's processed cheese, you are absolutely correct. But the amount of creaminess and goodness that comes out of this tiny little sack of Heart Attack is fantastic. Argue amongst yourselves, because I do not care. Boing. Yep. Weird. All right. So we have all this nonsense. That stuff can just hang out. Oh wait. I have one more cheese to open, and then I'll wash the knife. See if this works better. It did. Hey. Imagine. Alright. Still works. So after going through 2 house rebuilds here at Properly Seasoned, I can officially say we don't have a whole lot of luck with contractors. The last contractor was great. The first contractor was an awful experience. These guys didn't seem to have a damn clue what they were doing. So let's get this guy. Alright guys, the big block grater is currently dirty in the dishwasher and I don't feel like cleaning it, so shut up. I think that's probably fine. This is just for the jalapeno popper ramen. I don't think we need that much. Not so much room. So I think I'll save the bacon for the actual jalapeno popper ramen video. But I do need to defang these last jalapenos. And by defang, I mean to get the seeds out. This is for the crawfish queso, and my wife is not a huge fan of a terribly, terribly spicy thing. She thinks air is spicy. So, seeds gotta come out. Which, if you haven't de-seeded a jalapeno before, let's learn. It's pretty easy. Cut end off, split in half, or deveined, or whatever you call it, doing this to a hospital. A jalapeno. Why did I say hospital? Whatever. Be very careful though, because this stuff, they are juicy, so they will pop a little bit of juice back at your face. If you don't know what jalapeno juice in your eyeball feels like, give it a shot. I'm not your mom. Some of y'all out there only learn the damn hard way. Like me. It's me. I only learn the hard way. Shut up. So you just take the edge of your spoon. Once they've been sliced in half, for the most part, those are defanged and ready to be chopped up, which I'll do here in just a second. And of course, because this cutting board is weird, this size or big, you just get those seeds everywhere for your dogs to pick up, and then they'll have not so great poops later. Okay. So we can get these guys chopped up. So basically the crawfish queso is going to be Louisiana crawfish, certified Cajun Louisiana crawfish. It will be jalapenos, rotel, Gouda cheese, Colby and Monterey Jack cheese, which is Bree's favorite, jalapenos, and Velveeta. I may throw in some onions, but that's pretty much it. And then it all goes on to the smoker for an hour or so, hour and a half. Pretty much whenever I put the chicken on. Going to be something to look forward to. Oh, it might actually be hailing outside. They sound tiny, but there's still some tippy tappies on the window. So, y'all, that's really it. That's really all the vegetable prep and the food prep we have. This was a little bit of a longer one. I'll try to put this up on Monday if I can, or Tuesday if I can. Monday you will see a new kind of video or a review from my wife and I believe it's a review. We're going to try to do more of those videos together, as it's supposed to just be something creative for my wife and I to do and for us to cook and show you the food that we eat. Wednesday is another one of those. We have the ballpark video coming up for the game, and then of course all of this over the next couple of weeks as those post. And I'm also going to start a hot sauce review, because I enjoy my hot sauces, but it's going to be kind of a pragmatic approach to reviewing hot sauce. I've got a little journal that I can take notes in, and we can write the names and the Scoville, all that stuff you'll see coming up here in the future. And yeah, that's it. So, you know, just to round out every live stream, we'll go and we'll talk to the doggies right here in the living room. So, here's Falcor. He is afraid of the rain that's going on right now, but he's still a good boy. He's still the best boy. Ain't that right, Bubba? Ain't that right? Say hi. Say hi, puppy dog. Say hi. Yes, I did wash my hands after touching all the jalapenos. And here is Kitty, our little kitty pride, our new doggy. She's still learning. She's still a little puppy. She's just 2. She's still new here. Kitty, can you say hi? Can you say hi? Say hi, little one. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. That's Kitty. Okay, that's it. Y'all got to see me do all the things. Now I'm gonna make all the food and all the videos and get the hell out of my kitchen.